Okay, number 5. Over here somewhere. Quit laughing at me. Don't you be laughing at me. Okay, what have we got this time? Balance of forces. What sort of forces? What's in here then? Blue one's in here. Sometimes I wish I could, like... You know what? I am actually making things hard for myself. I keep forgetting. I've gone to third person view, and first person is sometimes a lot easier to see. Well, it varies. It varies depending on what you're looking at. Okay. So we've got a block here. We've got a hexahedron, sorry. We're actually going to use this one here first, I think. And we've got a switch here. But we need power to that. Therefore we need to collect some blue. But we might have to fire ourselves at some point as well. Where's the blue? Blue emitter's here. So we can collect some blue. We can collect blue from here, because the purple field doesn't prevent you from doing that. But thanks for that. Nearly fired me into the lake. So I'm thinking that we have to fire ourselves back. I think about firing ourselves back with the fan. I think that is the purpose of that. But why do we want to... What has this done? What has this achieved by firing ourselves back like that, yeah? Please stop, please. Please stop. Yeah, we've... This is only turning this fan on. Do you know what I mean? Why is this helping anything? We need to collect blue to put it into there. Is this connected to that as well? No, it's only connected to this. Have we not already... No, we haven't achieved it, because of course we need to get the... Oh, I see. We need to get the... Oh, no, don't tell me I'm going to have to fire myself constantly, like... You remember how we did things in the air before? We're going to have to keep firing ourselves backward? Like firing this backwards and forwards? That's just stupid. Yeah, it fires me over. Oh, I see, we're going to stay in the air. But that won't help this. This won't stay in the air. So I don't quite get what you're telling me here, and I think I'm going to be very angry by the answer. That you can't... It can't be held in the middle, yeah? And we're seeing that this fires me into the centre, yeah? Fine. But it doesn't keep the gate open by doing that. And I can't control myself very much to do that, yeah? For example, we could do like... The trouble is, if you're telling me that it's going to connect to that and to this and stay on top of here, that is not my experience. Oh god, it is. That is. I told you I was going to be angry. Now, when I've tried to do this before, the object falls off of the block. It will float into the air, but it won't fly like that in different directions. So I find that very irritating. It feels like a change of fundamental rules.
Every one of these clouds seems to contain exactly the same amount of energy.
Is that relevant, Melville? Is that still going? It is. I find that's like a change of the rules. It's like, this is how it worked before, but now with this object it works differently. And I don't like that. You can't change rules like that. Melville, here we go. Not going to talk to me? You had a... Yeah, you had a speech thing over your head. Yes?
What made our ancestors settle in these god-forsaken places?
What's wrong with this?
It can't have been easy with those frail, squishy bodies of theirs.
Wear warm pants.
What makes a caveman go, yes, this frozen hellscape is where I want to live out my days? You think Byron was right? Is it in our nature to be wanderers?
Depends on the person. I'm not trying to overcome challenges. Well, also, if it's something that's a bit harder to live, but you've got the skills to do that, then that place is all yours, isn't it? That's part of the thing, if you're very skilled for it. Looking for beauty, that's a good answer. Resources and population pressure is possibly true, but it's not a very poetic answer. And, you know, maybe we're trying... I would often say that to other people, but I'm guessing for Melville it would be nice to have something to broaden our mind a little bit. Yes, because people are drawn to the idea of building a new society. Yeah, I want to say that.
We do, don't we?
Yeah.
A species of problem solvers.
That's why we so smart.
Said. That must be why I sometimes find myself imagining building new cities.
Do it. Do it. What else can we ask her?
All right.
Oh, we've got nothing else to ask her. Okay. I don't know how the dialogue pool works, like the things we can ask her about. If we hadn't spoken to her in the last area, would there be things we could ask about now that would have been the same as the last area? Or what? I don't know. And also she said about the clouds, they're all a defined packet of energy. Which is weird, because you'd think that if you were doing a big job or a small job, the amount of energy put into the particles would be different. Resistance. Okay. And we've got an accumulator. And over here we have a green. A green. And we can't bring anything in here. And these bars are not the sort you can project through. We can tunnel. So we need a tunneler for that. So let's do the thing we can do, which is that, and then that. Oi! Oh, you're a slow one, are you? What the hell? Oh, I guess you're not this door though, are you? Fine. Be like that then. I thought you were for this door. Okay, we've got an RGB converter. We have the blue over here. So if we open this, we've got access to blue if we need to. Which we can do, but we'll lock this out. So I don't want to do that. We've got two fields that we can project through, and we've got a tunneler. Can we tunnel through? Where's the thing that we want to tunnel through? The green's there, isn't it? We could tunnel from here, just about, if we need to. No, we've not quite got the angle on it. Oh, the bars are in the way. Okay. But we can go out through here. So that will allow us to do tunnelling. Yeah, and I don't see why we don't just take the tunneler out right now. That is probably the answer. So we can accept green through here, so I'm guessing... Hold on, I'm going to lock myself out if I'm not careful. So to get through here, we need to have a blue beam coming through. And we have a connector here. I'm trying to work out what order to do everything in. I think I should probably take the accumulate from here, but I don't know yet. Yeah, let's just do that for now. Let's take the green from here. We can always come back. We'll leave the tunneler here. Although the tunneler can do a job over here actually for us. There we go. Which holds this open. This one we're not holding open yet. But we can by doing this. No, we can't. We can by... Oh. Oh, that one's locked off, isn't it? We need the blue for that. This is what I meant, see, about having the right one. Okay. So we're doing this in the wrong order then. This is what I was wondering about. So we need to have this. But we can't collect the green without it being through the other side. So for example, if I was to do this and use this to hold the door open, yeah, I then can't do this. It was resistance, wasn't it? Resistance. So we need red and blue. I presume we're going to collect the green and use it in combination with the blue to make red. Hold on. So we need green and blue to make red, correct? And then we need one. So green will come from the accumulator. And the blue will just come straight from a collector over there, correct? Yes, I think so. So this, the point is of access. We know we can get back with this. We don't need that anymore because we can do this. We can go blue to blue, and then we can take. Oh, that's got to be there. That's got to be there. No, in fact, I think we're going to use this for the blue. Actually, I think because of the beams clashing with each other. Yeah, and we're going to go. Ah! See, we can make red, but then we can't have them clashing with each other. Okay. There we go. Working through the logical. That was a bit better. That was a bit better.
Melville?
What is it now?
Why did you upload a picture of your hand?
Why do you care that my hand is in the picture?
Your hand isn't in the picture. It is the picture.
I like it. It's very artistic. Let's stay professional, everyone. It's not right to make fun of Melville's comically absurd inability to take decent pictures. He's a hyper-advanced humanoid machine, not a photographer.
You'll pay for this, Byron.
Okay, I love it. He really is, right? In that way. Clown. Okay. You lot are lovely. Oh, bring back dogs. Bring back dogs. The thing is, there won't be dogs anymore, will they? If you took a wolf as it is now, I presume they've been long enough that the wolves... I mean, my dog is wonderful. I love my dog to pieces, but he's not going to survive the apocalypse. He needs me to look after him. He's not going to feed himself. Really. So, the most domestic dogs are not going to survive, right? The apocalypse. I'm sorry to say that. Some of the more wilder ones and bigger ones probably could, but it's still going to be very hard for them, and they become more and more wolf-like as they go on. So anything you find in the wild now, I'm guessing is probably more wolf than dog. So if you then push them back the other way, back from wolves to being dogs again and domesticate them again, are you going to get something like we're used to? That's my question. You'd think you would do, but maybe you wouldn't. I don't know. Anyway. Fred tells us we should domesticate dogs. Our ancestors loved dogs so much. They insisted they were amazing companions full of love and life, and they are man's best friend. And the lives they lived with humans must have been infinitely better than the wild. So why not bring them back? Also, could you even bring them back? We've domesticated dogs longer than anything else, is what I recall. Horses are a long time. Cats are not really domesticated in the same way. We've had those for a long time. But I think dogs are longer than anything else, is what I'm pretty sure of. Can you really... I guess these guys live a long time, but can you substitute like tens of thousands of years of association between the two species? And the way... It's not us changing dogs. Dogs have learnt our language. They learn from us. They watch where you point. That's the point where dogs have gotten to. They don't listen to you. They look at your hands, and that is not normal for animals. Animals don't usually look at hands as a form of direction, which is like, can you just do that? I don't know. Lord Byron wrote a beautiful poem about his dog, Boatswain. He said he had beauty without vanity, strength without insolence, courage without ferocity, and all the virtues of man without his vices. He is indeed, dogs are indeed angels. Oh. Did he? That's interesting. Or is that Arena taking the pee? Not pugs. Pugs are their own... They're a victim of breeding. There's many dogs that are actually victims of breeding. You've got to be careful with these things. No, you can't say they're better off being wolves. Wolves and dogs are not the same thing. You do not cease to have dogs when you don't cease to have wolves when you make dogs any more than chimps and humans are related, so you have more humans, therefore you don't get chimps, you know. So I'm going to go with yes, because yeah, you waste on cats. You're determining it's a waste. So the question is, if you want to do it purely in resources, what is the return on having a pet? And cats are local. That is true with local bird populations, but we're talking about a couple of cats, not the population of a city, which is what used to cause the real damage. 1 or 2 cats, and avoid the cat explosion. Dwarf Fortress as usual. Avoid the cat explosion. You can manage these things. Yes, we do want to add dogs. Cats are so terrible. We'll go on walks together. It sounds magical to me. Okay. Where's the new research? Huh? New research? Are all Melville's photos really bad? They are, aren't they, I think? Well, that one's not bad. That one's okay. It's not centre picture, but it's a good range of it. Lots of them, but they are bad. Lots of them are quite bad. Okay, it's the Sphinx one. Oh, we don't care about the engraving. We'll come back to that later. Yeah, I'll spend ages looking for that later. Right, what was I doing? Oh yeah, distracted. So I won't get distracted, but I am. Rainbow! Lovely. Okay, so it can be tangled up colours, isn't it? We don't have a green emitter, so we're going to have to make a green. Right? So red and blue makes green. Correct. Oh, for goodness sake. There. Right. But we only have one accumulator, so we can't say, oh, we'll capture the green off of here and use it there, because then we've got red and blue. So we're going to have to make one more mixed colour. Maybe we take the red and the green to make blue. Correct. But then we're still missing... So we could do two blues like that. Yeah. But then we can't do the green as well, because everything's going to clash with each other. So we need a clever network of how to make the colours move across. I believe that the collector is going to be red, because the red is singular. Yes. The red is a singular colour in the middle, so I believe that that one's going to be different. So I think we're going to take mixtures of colours. So over here, we can just take red and blue to make green, like that, yeah. And then we can take... We're going to miss one, I know. Hold on a second. No. We need green and red to make blues. So the last thing is, can we shift this so we can actually hit? I think we can. No. Oh, and there you go. And it is like a rainbow, you're right. Because of the way it spreads out. But I think the key...
clouds continue to be exactly the same.
Thank you, Melville. It probably is relevant. I'm just dismissing it right now because, you know, I'm not being very smart. I think the key point there was realising that red was the... had to be the accumulator, just made everything else much easier. Okay, where is 8 is over this way, and I think we'll then use the next video to do the Sphinx and question marks and all the rest of it. Yeah, and the tower, of course. Unless I finish this very quickly, which I probably won't. Remember, the 5th of November. Blow up the politicians, please. Thank you very much. Whoa, okay, what was that? Oh, I didn't realize I was standing right next to it. Right, fine. So we can't get anything else in here. Oh, we can't? No, we could actually fire ourselves back in again. Is what we could do. What do we got over here? We've got red over here. So I guess we're going to accumulate some red. Yes. How about if we... Oh, I see. So we definitely only have 2 objects, don't we? We only got 2 objects. Are you right, that little tree? It's not the best, but you only get a little bit of light. I guess you might be alright later. Put a bit more light to you. How do we switch these over? Or do we not need to? We don't actually need to, because we can project through here. Yeah, that's happy now. And then we can project from here to here. Oh, not if we do that though. Right, and now what do we do? And now we need red there. And there's our block. So the extra item will help us to do that. So we need to recover our... we need to use this so we can fire ourselves over. But we need... No, we need the... we need this back. So being the more useful object, we will leave the block behind. No, we do need the block. No, we do need the block. Because this is the less useful item. Because we need to use the block to lift the beam higher. What we need to do. Although... annoyingly... yeah, we do need a block to put it on. So I think we need... we do need to switch these over, actually, for now. We need to switch them back afterwards. We do need this for now, because we need to hold the gate open. And then we do this. Oh! Oh! But we need... hold on. So this needs to be... how do we get the third item? Hold on. We're going to need to put something on top of the block to see over. It'll have to be over here. I think I'm being a bit of a dummy because I need... oh! Hold on. Because I've now got the emitter, the accumulator, I was disregarding everything about that, which is that the trouble is it turns back. You can see my problem here, can't you? Oh, hi, I see. Can we get back with this? No, we cannot, can we? We need to have... we are stuck with this other object, which we cannot get out of here. I'm stupid. Is what I am. I'm very stupid. Very, very stupid. I keep forgetting blocks fly very well with the blocks fly extremely well when you put them on the fans. The other bits don't. And the question is, how do I keep... Oh, I know what I can do. I can do that. Then I can do this. And that will hold the gate open. Quite took me a while, didn't it, eh? Flipping heck. It's not that... Oh, just... No, I guess the point is it's never that hard when you know the answer. Yeah. Really? Ugh. Slow brain. It's a shame. Cut the ones there I did quite quickly. Others just could not see the answer.